What's up, Hoopers? Are you dealing with shoulder pain, or do you feel your shoulders are kind of unstable and weak? We're gonna go over one exercise you can do with the little Therband to really fire up those muscles in the back of the shoulder, those rotator cuff muscles. My name is Dr. Marco Lopez, Doctor of Physical Therapy and Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist and co-founder of the Basketball Doctors. When we talk about shoulders, that's one of the most underrated joints for basketball players because we're always looking at the knee, ankle, hip, but there's a lot of shoulder injuries, a lot of shoulder subluxations where your arm gets caught and your shoulder pops out, or when you're shooting too much and you start feeling some instability in the shoulder. And so you gotta start taking care of those shoulders. And the biggest thing is because the shoulder is a very mobile joint, we wanna start strengthening it so you keep it stable. That way it doesn't feel too loose, especially because we're using it a lot shooting. So one of those exercises that we like to use is using this band to really fire up those rotator cuff muscles. So these rotator cuff muscles are the muscles in the back of the shoulder. There's 4 of them, but we're really gonna be focusing on 3 of them, more on the posterior side, to really help keep that shoulder in that socket when we move in different directions. So imagine catching a ball here. If your rotator cuffs aren't too strong, your arm's gonna feel like it's gonna give away. Or we're gonna go up for a dunk or try to block a dunk. When the ball's going this way, if your rotator cuffs muscles aren't strong enough, your shoulder's just gonna give out. So one exercise you can do with this band is you're gonna place this band around your wrist, and then we're gonna bring our shoulder blades back. So if you can see in the view, I don't want your shoulders to be forward, I want them to be bringing back and down. From here, we're gonna move our arms towards our elbows, our hands towards our elbows. So that's gonna create that rotation. You see how my hands are here within my chest, then we're gonna go outside here. From here, I'm gonna maintain that tension while my shoulder blades are back. I don't want them forward here. I wanna keep them back engaged. And in here, I'm just gonna oscillate back and forth. I'm not letting them come all the way in, just back and forth, out to the side and coming in. So I'm moving, keeping my elbows to my side. They're not coming out or anything. I'm just moving my forearms, and I should feel a big burn here in the back of the shoulder. That's that rotator cuff muscle there. And then from this position, if I feel like this is getting a little too easy, I'm gonna get my elbows straight and push them out further. So I'm gonna increase that moment arm, which is gonna make them a little harder there. You're still gonna feel the rear delt, posterior capsule here, the shoulder, really firing up those muscles there, the infraspinatus, teres minor. And so we're gonna go here, start here, and then move forward. And then if this is a little too easy, then I wanna go up while oscillating. So I'm really working the rotator cuff in all these dynamic motions. So to recap, the biggest thing is we wanna get that rotator cuff working. And one way we can do it is with these bands by oscillating out to the side. So working on some external rotation. So you guys probably seen people in the gym moving with the band out to the side, but this is a little bit more of dynamic motion oscillation. So you start here. If this is too easy, then you get your elbows straight. You have a bigger moment arm, and that's really gonna fire that up. And then if this gets a little easy, then we start going higher and higher and then down. Move it in different, up and down to really get that rotator cuff working in different shoulder flexion angles, meaning the higher we go, the harder it's gonna be. And then that's really gonna mimic you playing basketball. When your arm goes up and you're gonna try to block something, your rotator cuff is gonna be really active and strong. So that's the rotator cuff exercise you guys have to start doing. Use this as a pre-warm-up. Maybe you just go for 10, 20 seconds, really get those muscles activated before you go shoot, before you go in the weight room, or even as prehab on your off days. So try to go work your way up to 20 seconds. Start here, go straight, then go up and down. Just set a timer. You're really gonna feel those muscles working in the back. If you guys have any questions about rotator cuff or shoulder instability or any shoulder issues, comment below and we'll try to even make a video specific to your question. And if you guys like this video, hit the like, share, subscribe button, share this with friends and family. We are the Basketball Doctors. Let's ball for life.